Hey, how's it going, guys? This is your boy Haze, and today we're going to be doing a battleground, pumping out some damage. I've been doing a lot of grinding here in Legion. It's really fun to do. Like, I can't stop. It's so addicting. Basically, I'm going to give you guys a quick update what I got going on. I've got 846 item level at the moment. Raised it a little bit, picking up a couple good little pieces of gear here and there. And coming together with full epics at this point. Basically got 840 plus everything. I think I'm like 872 item level artifact and level 19 artifact. Gotta get that level 20 guys before the season. It's pretty important so I can get that ranged frost strike in and then start heading towards some of these bigger damage. It really was important for me to pick up a ton of artifact power this season. Before this season happened, that's why I've been grinding that out, not doing as much PvP as I'd like, but it's fine. I'm really enjoying the PvE. But anyways, guys, let's jump into this battleground and kill some people. Obviously, we're going to be running as fast as we can towards that Zerker, just as everybody else does. We're going to cut the corner as hard as we can and then leap over the little step. Hopefully, we're going to be quick enough to get this. I think we'll get it just by a couple. Hype Down's giving us rage face. Dare you. Don't know why. It seems like my mount just goes a little bit faster than everybody else's. I don't know what it is. Slowly going to lead in and gain runic power as I push up, because I don't want to get focused too fast by these guys. What I'll probably do is focus on something that's a bit stationary and then go big burst right into the center point, basically destroying that paladin. Oh goodness, that Pally's world just ended right there. He has no idea like what just happened. He just like, no, don't even know. I don't even know, to tell you the truth. That guy got smacked so hard. He got hit for like 700k, and then for like a 300k obliterate, just boom. He just like decimated that shaman's health. He just got like halved right there. I'm taking a bit of damage. I'm going to use that death strike proc, the free heal right there, and keep up our breath all the way through that fight. It looks like we just destroyed that team. It just got ripped apart in mid. Alright, going to head off to defend some more. Got quite a bit of dots on us, but it looks like that druid kept us capped off. That druid's going ham with them heals, liking that. Alright, let's see what we can do. Does bottom need help? Bottom doesn't look like he needs help. I was actually checking for the Zerker. Found a Shadow Priest, though. I mean, sorry, dude. You're in the wrong spot at the wrong time, I feel like. You got a rogue, Frosty K. We got more guys here, though, we can kill. So, I mean, he wasn't outnumbered, but they just weren't helping him. These guys are all getting killed before they even get off their mounts. Is this a healer? Looks like I've got actual Warlock on me, so I'm going to AMS that little Warlock damage right there. And go back in on this. This is actually a healer, I believe. That we're focusing right here. Gonna put in chains on him so he can't get away, and I'm gonna start dropping those big frost strikes into him. He's gonna go down. Getting a bit of lag there for some odd reason. I'm gonna actually reopen up this recording. That was odd. I think it's probably the recount doing. All right, going back in hard. Hey, Mr. Rogue, how you doing, man? All right, going back into center. It looks like there's a pretty good fight going on here. Gonna put in damage on probably this demon hunter. Yeah, going on Demon Hunter, interrupting that I-beam so he doesn't get that off. Obviously, it's going to limit a lot of his AoE damage. Pulling that Pally in. I think that's that Pally we hit extremely hard in the beginning. This team's just getting smacked at this point. I don't think they're going to be able to make a comeback. Probably going to reload my UI without that DPS meter on. Once in a while, DPS meter, to me, acts up. And once it acts up, it's because it's taking in like too much DPS at once, and it'll cause frames to drop. Really annoying sometimes, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and switch that off real fast to reload my UI. Alright, we got it on pause. Let's go ahead and hit up the northern encampment. No, it looks like we're 3-capping at this point. Let's look at damage. Like, we're top of damage. We're 5-0. Hype 6-0. Both of us just ripping up this battleground. Oh, looks like we got 2 people running in over here behind me. I'm going to go get those guys. They won't expect us. Where you going, Shadow Priest? Can't run now. You've got the chains on you. You got to fight. It's the only way. I'm going to get stunned here. I'm actually going to use my human trinket to get out of that. Looks like he's coming out with some damage on me. I'm actually going to AMS right here and go out with big breath on him. He's going to pop cooldowns, basically forcing all of his cooldowns. And he's just going to try and run away, and I'm just going to keep him breath all the way through his defensive cooldowns, keeping in an icy chains on him at this point, just so I can close that gap, and just going to interrupt his cast right there, silence him, and just finish him off with this nice little breath. Shadow Priest down. And we didn't have to use our heals or nothing. He couldn't. He didn't stand a chance. The breath is so long when it's 1v1. Pretty crazy. You really, if a Frosty K has full ruining power and gets the opener on you, it's gonna be big problems. Yeah, I saw them. Yeah, this is not gonna be good. It looks like I got a warrior rogue. Yeah, we're gonna fight these guys. I'm gonna grab this healing right here. Sitting at quarter down of health. Definitely gonna turn around and hit this ret that's coming in and cap the flag. And a rogue. So that's what was stealth there. I was kind of worried for a second. I'm gonna use my little walk away to peel that rogue off me. Otherwise, I'm gonna take just a ton of damage. And yeah, they're going to push back in here as they're getting low. Yeah, well, our health just dropped there. We got AMS rolling. And quite a bit of room power. I'm going to wait for this guy's bubble to fall off. I was going to full heal, but I don't think I'm going to need to at this point. It looks like we actually got a bit of healing there. And GG Mr. Red. That was kind of nuts. Our health dropped really fast there. Totally did not expect that. We shall escort the cart. What do we need to escort the cart for? We've already got all 3 towers. We're winning. This is too easy today. But yeah, really starting to cap off this artifact power. It costs like 30,000 for that next one, but I really got to get that ranged frost strike for arena. It's really going to help, especially because a lot of classes kite at the moment for a lot of their damage mitigation. And if I'm able to, put in frost strikes at ranged, it'll actually create a quite nice distance or a gap closer for damage. When damaging on things that kite, because then you can spam Howling Blast and then go for Frost Strikes at ranged, especially if it's like a Resto Shaman or something. So that's one of the reasons I've really been focusing on getting Artifact Power in PvP at the moment on the DK. I guess this guy's got defensives, and then I'm going to blast him right when those come off for like 300k, and that's going to put him down. I should have waited until we had a bit bigger a group there, but yeah, it's fine. I'm just going to go in on this Mr. Monk. He's going to go down pretty fast. Well, yeah, really want that ranged Frost Strike. Really, I feel like that's going to be key for Arena for a Frost DK. A lot of people have been complaining that they don't like the damage, they don't like everything about a Frost DK, and really the key lies into commitment with your artifact weapon. I know I've talked about this a few times before, but people seem to be just missing it. Like, you don't get your heal, you don't get your major damage, you don't get a lot of things until you actually grind that up, and it takes a lot of commitment because I actually fooled around with Unholy. I have my Unholy artifact weapon now and my Blood artifact weapon. I started doing World Quest as Blood because it really is a lot easier to do it as Blood than as Frost when it comes to, of course, killing bosses and things. Because, I mean, you're a tank, you never die. And, of course, if you're fighting those bosses and you wipe at the wrong time, you can miss the kills. I'm sure some of you DPS have had that happen before. It's ridiculous. You're pretty pissed afterwards. But world questing is Blood, definitely just AoE grinding down mobs, making them really fast, and really quite painless. So it's one of the reasons I picked up the 3 artifacts. Now, have I leveled them up a lot? They do have alright little artifact trinkets on them. I believe they're both like 830 plus artifact weapons at this point. But I haven't leveled them up much because I'm focusing so hard on this. Now, people were asking me, what about the Enhancement Shaman you were talking about playing? Guys, I do have an Enhancement Shaman on Horde and Alliance that I'm kind of tinkering around with, but because I'm focusing so hard on my Frost DK's level and item level at the moment, trying to scale up for Arena, I've really just been hammering it as hard as I can on the DK. Of course, since I'm trying to bring you guys the best quality Frost DK content I can, of course, with item level. But of course, they've integrated PvE item level into strength and PvP, so I've got to jump back and forth, do all the quests, and do a bunch of crazy stuff. And as everyone knows, Frost DKs are not the strongest, but as you can see, we can still produce the highest DPS, go great killing blows, and have alright survivability. I mean, I don't really have too much to complain about when it comes to a Frost DK at the moment, besides the fact that I feel like our artifacts cooldown is a bit too long still. But other than that, guys, I'm going to keep gearing up. Keep grinding rep, of course, pushing into the next week. Next Tuesday, I guess, is when the raid's going to come out in the pre-quests and stuff. Totally ready for that. Doing a lot of the pre-quests, of course, and, the consistent stuff, guys. Really fun. Like, all the quests, still really fun. Like, I don't even know how to describe it, guys. Hold on. Let me show you guys real quick. I know how to describe it to you at the end of this. Hold on. You see this thing? This, I can't lie to you about this, guys. You're going to see right now my slash played. All right? Right, played at this level, 8 days. Now, 8 days, guys. It came out, what, like 2 weeks ago? 14 days? No, more like more than that. Yeah, we'll do another. But more like 14 days or so. Nuts. Nuts. Anyways, guys, I got to get out of here. Go ahead and hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. And until next time, this was your boy Hazzed.